checks off the flower, it's on the counter. Directions. You notice I'm not talking to Grace. And this isn't a touch interface. My hands are busy. They're making a mess here and all that. This is me looking at words that I can say, and I know how to use this. It's pretty easy. Grace is not quite so comfortable for me, but this works fine. Grace, finished. And then Grace will come back at that point. But she was really shut down, and Grace is back. So, second time, she's trying to remind me that I can take some meds here. But Grace knows you don't just tell Dave to take his medications as soon as he walks in the front door. That irritates me, and she might pick that up in the inflections in my response. But I just completed a task. It might be a short opportunity to suggest something else to do without irritating me the way it would if it just comes out of the blue. So these are psychological concepts that have a lot to do, we think, of natural user interfaces, whether or not what we're dealing with is paying us the right respect, the deference, is it pacing itself well? And these are software design frontiers. Guide me. Anyway, I didn't really appreciate this medication app when my wife first showed it to me, but well, diclofenac. This is the prescription NSAIDs. I can take Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever else, but this is the good stuff. It comes in a brown bottle. After a while, though, it wasn't quite as effective as it used to be. And Dr. Kim said, Dave, take a multivitamin at the same time. And I was surprised. It's actually made good old Diclo a little more effective. But then my wife got this prescription. This bifidine stuff. Came in a white bottle, not so different than the vitamins. One day I wasn't paying attention and I took a couple of my wife's pills instead of my own pills. It wasn't a very good day. So here, we think that RFID tags and pill bottles really wouldn't be adequate to mitigate the risk. It's telling us everything that's on the counter. We think an additional vector of identification, labels encoded with data, and an inexpensive camera associated with this light bulb that happens to also be a projector, can figure out what's right here in this pool of light. So a couple of